Hello, everybody, again. I had to start over, had a phone call. Some important things are going on. Uh, I'm going over some footage right now of Standing Rock, and it's just so traumatic. I mean, I had a lot of people give me footage. I've had reporters. I have like 4 terabytes of footage. That's 4,000 gigabytes. I mean, tens of hours. I mean, probably 100 hours. It's a lot of footage that I took myself or people gave me. Um, I mean, 14 documentary crews trust me with their footage, and I haven't really put any of it out there yet. I haven't even went through my footage. I'm just now this winter going to get it out there because now's the time. There's a lot of camps that are starting up, and before we were doing a lot of live videos out to Standing Rock whenever we had the opportunity. But now I'm taking the footage that a lot of people haven't seen and I'm going to get it out there. I just want to show you this piece right here. So I mean, they're just standing there not doing anything.
That sucks. I know you probably thought you were going to be helping people when you signed up, but you're not. Not right now anyways. I know you do out there, but this isn't it. You're not helping anybody.
I think this is just water.
And it's just wow. You know, that's just a few seconds. We have hours and hours of this. I mean, Morton County Police out there and those police officers in the National Guard were just brutal. I mean, I'm a veteran. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I know there's guys that are out there on the front lines in the military that have seen worse, but me being on a Navy ship, I've never seen anything like this, and it's traumatic. Every time I play my big oil whistleblower video, I'm almost in tears. I'm inside choked up. Sometimes it comes out. I mean, and going over this footage, you know, the sick residents and the oil cover-ups and the dead animals and the people begging me to help them, and seeing the Standing Rock footage just tears my heart apart. To know Red Fawn is still in jail when she was innocent. I've seen the footage. Red Fawn is 1,000% innocent. She is being wrongfully held, and we have to do something. And there's lots of people that are doing something. I'm working with, you know, many tribes to try to get the word out. But it's winter time. I'm going to start getting this footage out. I was just asked to go to South Dakota to give a speech. I have to go to Sundance. I'm going to Hollywood again. Amazing things are about ready to happen. We are going to have a TV series. It takes time to do this, of course, but the TV series is going to be where I travel the country and we document water contamination, whether it's oil or fracking or fluoride or Monsanto. We're going to document anything that has to do with poisoning water, or bad pipes. As you know, I just was in Flint not too long ago, and I documented a lot of that situation. Horrible. These people are being poisoned. They are dying, and they are going to die. Um, it's going to be a show that like no other in history. We are going to make a difference. Can you imagine a reality show where I go to a camp, but now it's on national TV where 10 million people see it? And then I go to another camp and another 10 million people see it? And then, can you imagine if this happened and I was at Standing Rock and we got to document all this with film crews where it was on, you know, real TV? That's, you know, a lot of people. Mark Ruffalo, Jane Fonda, Shailene Woodley, um, John Quigley, Ed Beagley, um, oh God, David Avocado Wolf, Robert Kennedy, um, Cornell West, just on and on. I mean, I have so many people that are meeting with me in January. So, couple things. I am in the very, very near future going to try to get some funding. Here's a funny thing in a way. I have an infiltrator that many of you know about. I'm just going to try to stop saying his name, but he's really tried to stop any funding. He doesn't want this video to be seen. He doesn't want me traveling the country telling about big oil. And this guy, the first name starts with R and his last name starts with W. And he contacted a very well known guy in Canada, private message. And then this guy, his name's Derek, and Derek said, hey, you know, he's contacting lots of people. He's going through your messages and private messaging everybody, and he's lying. He's like, John, I know your settlement. I know that you never got bought off by Big Oil. I know that you never took a settlement from Big Oil. It was a cleanup company that you settled with. And this guy's out there just lying to everybody. And we all know he's an infiltrator. But the point of this story is, because he got that message last night, it was kind of amazing. He was doing an internet show. He hasn't did one for 2 years. 2 years ago, he had an internet show, a large following, and he slowed down because he wanted to do other things. Well, last night he did his first show again, and what do you know? Contacts me and says, John, will you be my first show? I was going to do this show about me and talking about himself, but he decided to do the show about me because of this infiltrator, and 260,000 people saw it. 260,000 people saw me talking about big oil and cover-ups and exposing this infiltrator. So payback. God is working, and the spirits are working, and I am thankful to be alive. I'm thankful to have the wife I have. But what I do is very traumatic. I mean, me and my wife have seen a marriage counselor. I don't like to admit stuff like that, but we want to work on our marriage because the two biggest issues is me fighting big oil and finances. Those are my biggest issues that me and my wife have. And so we're trying to fix some of that. And the psychologist, she watched my video as part of learning who I am. And she actually told Courtney, she said, you know, what he's doing is important. And so hopefully Courtney sees the bigger picture more than what's going to happen to us next year. You know, we have to think about our grandkids and our great grandkids. That's what I'm fighting for. And of course my children. And so we have to, this is what popped out, what she said. She said, John, she said, because I told her about the infiltrators, she said, John, you chose a job that you're going to be called a liar 10 times more than almost any other job out there. And I started thinking about that, and I'm like, wow, you're right. And nobody's ever proved me to be lying. It's all accusations and downright lies or half truths. And I'm okay with that. You know, that kind of made me feel good. It made me understand that, you know, politicians, the good politicians go through this, and which there's not very many good politicians. And actresses and actors go through this. You know, there's people that say very mean things for no really reason. They just want to. And in this reason, I know people are being bought off. Even Derek said, he's like, I was at a pipeline meeting going against the pipeline in Enbridge, walked up to him, handed him a business card, and said, we will give you $150,000 if you switch over and you support us. And he said, he told me, and this is on the show, that he was offered $200,000 if he made it to the second year and was supporting the big oil company. And it does happen. Here in Michigan, we have a reporter that used to talk really bad about Enbridge when he would come out to the river with me, or I would see him, you know, somewhere. And he hated Enbridge, and he's their head spokesperson now. A guy that used to hate Enbridge is now Enbridge's head spokesperson in Michigan. And I know the truth. I know that he was bought off. And I know the only reason he was bought off is because they want him to talk good about them instead of bad. And it's big money. So I'm just going through this footage. I'm about ready to get lots and lots of videos out. Some of the things that's going to happen in 2018 that I need you to support. I need a team. I already have a team, but I need a big team. You know, we need thousands of people to be on this team if we're going to accomplish the goals we need to accomplish. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to have the largest whistleblower convention in history of the world. We are having about between a dozen and 15 of the top 20 to 25 living whistleblowers in the entire world. All right, that's going to be in November of next year. We're talking about change in history, vaccines, Monsanto, big pharma, big oil, fracking, on and on. I mean, what's going on? We are going to expose a lot, and it's going to cost a lot of money to get these people here and get the place rented out. And then on 11/11, we're going to have a concert, try to raise money for 2019. We're also going to start a magazine. My assistant, we're working on it right now. We have some writers, and we are trying our best by January to get a monthly magazine out there. It's going to be the big oil whistleblower, or it's going to be whistleblowers protect our water, or something like that. And we're going to get a magazine out there where we have several writers that write about what's going on a monthly basis around the country. We're also going to do an internet show. After I did their show with Derek, they actually said, why don't we do a show on the weekends, John? Your story is really big. And they said that we can get over 1 million people on the weekend to see your stuff. And so I'm like, of course. So we're going to either Saturday or Sunday in the future, we're going to have an internet show where I have whistleblowers come, sick people come, ex-workers come, or we talk about what camps are starting up and going on. It's going to be very informative. We're going to teach a lot of people things. Don't forget that what I'm doing is changing the way people think. I'm getting union members to switch over from hating me to now switching over to solar. I have workers quitting their oil jobs because of all my videos and footage and evidence, and now switching over to solar jobs. I'm working with solar companies right now, trying to get solar on people's homes. And go to my website, go to down to the bottom if you want a free estimate for solar. It's zero down, and your payments will be less. There's 90 million people in America, North America, that actually can get solar for less than their electric bill is currently. And your electric bill keeps going up every year, and your solar bill will stay the same, and you're going to save tens of thousands of dollars. And then in about 10 years, it's paid off, and then you don't have a bill after that, except for maintenance to fix a solar panel if it goes bad or something. So we're talking about tens of thousands of dollars, and you increase the value of your home. So think about that. Go to my website, helpa.org, and check that out. If you want to donate $11.11 a month as a subscription, and we will make sure that you're part of that magazine and the internet show. Everything I do is for free. I'm going to do this whether I get paid or not. I don't get a paycheck. In 2017, I did not get a paycheck to do all this. And I haven't got a paycheck in the past to do this. The only time I ever do is if I have a real job. And I've had donations, but I've spent so much more than what the donations were that the donations count. But I'm spending my own money, which is more than those donations. So it all works. It all comes together. It all helps. But in the future, hopefully, I can get paid a paycheck and salary to do this. And I'm going to go through this footage right now. I'm going to keep editing this. Thank you for all the people that are on here. I appreciate it. And I love all of you. Everybody knows I'm going to fight until the day they kill me. You know, I mean, I have cameras circling my house. Here, let me show you something real quick. You know, I mean, I have cameras circling my house you know, because, you know, we have 12 cameras, and we have, you know, it's hooked to my neighbor's house too, because we have our hard drive system here, and then if somebody comes in and steals the hard drive system, then it's hooked to my neighbor's house as well. So there's a hard drive at their, and I'm not saying which one, there's several neighbors, but we have wires running to them underground for the reason that if they kill us, murder us, you know, raid the house, beat us up, whatever they decide to do, we actually will have the footage that will be turned over to the rightful people that will expose this, or expose injustices. And that's what I want to do. I want to, with this reality show, travel the country and document poisonous water, but also cover-ups and injustice, corporate greed, corporate lies, you know. I mean, I really think I can make a difference more than I have, you know. That's my goal, you know. I mean, I want my kids to be proud of me. I want my kids to be able to go swimming and have clean, fresh water. You have to understand, right now, every single waterway is being poisoned. All of them around the world are being poisoned. And every single year, it's poisoned a little more, and it's a little worse. You know, there's very few freshwater springs, freshwater areas without contamination. Fracking is poisoning all of our water. I mean, like so bad. I mean, in the earthquakes, there's 300 earthquakes a year in Oklahoma. So I want to expose a lot that's going on with the fracking. And we had one well in Michigan use 23 million gallons of fresh water for one fracking well. And you can't reuse that water. And we have thousands of wells. And we just had two earthquakes in the last couple years, which you never have those in Michigan. But it's starting to take the fault lines, and that lubricates them, and they're starting to slip. So it's an honor to be, you know, loved by as many people. I love all your comments of support, all your prayers. I know for 100% fact, I have no doubt in my mind, that your prayers are actually saving and protecting me and my family. Hi, Mary. Good to talk to you. I know I'm not on here a lot. I don't have a personal Facebook. I actually have an assistant runs my Facebook. It's a fan page that they started, 7 years ago. And basically I'm going to start doing more live videos. I'm going to start getting a lot of the footage from Standing Rock and different videos on YouTube. Please start subscribing to all of this. Thank you. I appreciate that. These are awesome comments. Thank you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for even just watching these videos, because this is why I do this. This is why I spend my time doing this and have disagreements with my wife, doing all these videos and traveling around the country for free without a paycheck. I do it because I know there's a bigger picture. I know down the road that we're going to save thousands, if not millions, of lives. I have no doubt in my mind that I am making a difference, and we together are going to make an amazing difference. Standing Rock was something I prayed about for years, and we had all races, all colors, all religions, all ages, all sexes. We had everybody there. I mean, it was amazing, and you could feel the love, and you could feel, it was amazing. You could feel something different about being there. There was, if I believe in spirits, and I believe that they're helping us, and I'm telling you what, there was thousands of them there helping us. It was amazing. And I think the bad things that did happen at Standing Rock, which is, the videos, and I'll show you a little more of this.
Shooting at the drone again.
Oh, I'm sorry for shaking, man. It just brings back a lot of memories, and it pisses me off so much. Yeah, I'm still in shock it happened. Well, Tina and Mary and all of you that are on here, just please watch the videos and please share them. If you don't have money to donate $11.11 a month, which I hope you can figure it out how you can do that. If I can get I only have less than $200 a month that I get in donations. Seriously, I'll prove everything. I don't get very much in donations, and I spend 10 times that on gas and different things that I do, SD cards and not counting my time, and so just know that 1111 is, I need 1,000 people to be able to hire everybody I need to hire. People to travel with me, and editors and gasoline and nonstop stuff like that. I'm not trying to ask for a lot. I'm not trying to, has nothing to, I don't even like money. I wish we could all work for free and barter, the barter system, but I am working for free, and I don't have anything to barter except for my time and my knowledge and my video footage. That's pretty much what I'm trying to barter to get paid so I can pay my rent. So if I don't pay my rent, I don't have we have no Christmas tree. We can't afford a Christmas tree. I am 3 months behind in rent. We have no Christmas presents. We bought the girls about $100 in Christmas presents just so we have something, but don't think that I have a lot of money. I don't have anything in my bank account. So don't believe the infiltrators that are lying about me. I'm begging you to have faith in me, to trust in me, and to just know that I will always be honest with you. And I've never been proved a liar. Anything that's ever been said about me is all accusations with no evidence. This is the funny thing. I have people right now that are messaging me all the time that say, I read everything that I was asked to read by RW, and guess what? I blocked him, or I unsubscribed from him because, John, I don't see anything you did wrong. Everything that you've done is on the up and up, and I'm gonna follow you and get rid of him. And so his supporters are switching over to me after they find out that he's not the most. You got to understand, this guy gets paid to make me look bad. All right? He's getting views on his YouTube channel, so every time he makes a YouTube video and he gets views, he gets paid. And then so he wants a controversy. He's trying to create a controversy so he can make money. He also sells articles to news organizations. There's actually news organizations that have paid him for his articles, so that way, but it's because he creates controversy. He creates lies. He creates falsehood. It's called yellow journalism, and that's how he puts money in his gas tank. And I'm sure he's got paid a lot more that I don't know about. But all right, love all of you. Can everybody, there's a few people on here, can everybody, so I know your names, just say hi right now? I'd appreciate that so much. Tina, Mary, thank you. And you followed me for 7 years. Hey, I just dug holes for reporters recently, right before it started getting cold, and oil seeped into the hole right next to the river. 7 years after the spill. It doesn't go away, especially when they cover it up and bury it. And it's at the bottom of the river, and all those kids are sleeping in there. I apologize, not sleeping in there, swimming in there. Thank you. I'm just saying thank you to the people that are leaving comments. YouTube's a lot different than Facebook, I've noticed. YouTube, when people leave comments, they don't necessarily go on the video. I can see them because it's a live video, but it actually doesn't go on the normal. So if you guys want to leave some really good comments, or if you want to go tell the infiltrator to leave me alone, that's, perfectly okay with me. Um, I'll, I'm going to live with the stress. Me and my wife we'll figure it out. It tore her heart apart when this infiltrator had her Facebook of 11 years taken down and she lost all the videos and footage. But we're going to make it. We're going to live through this. And just know, if anything happens, I will never commit suicide. If I find, if I am found dead from suicide, they killed me. They murdered me. I will never commit. I've been through really bad stuff in my life, and I didn't commit suicide. So I'm sure in the hell not going to commit suicide now when I'm really making a difference in this world. So just remember that one. And I don't know. Thank you, Tina. I don't know how they can get away with all this. There was a whistleblower just murdered. You're asking... Oh, well, let me tell you about the whistleblower first. But there was a police officer that was reporting about another police officer, how he shot somebody wrongfully, and the cop got murdered the day before he testified. It does happen. 60 holistic doctors have been murdered in the last year. I mean, whistleblowers do get murdered. It does happen all the time. If you want to donate, go to helpa.org, which is HELPPA.org. It's Help PA. And that stands for Honor Environment, Love People, Protect All. Honor Environment, Love People, Protect All. And if you want to donate $11.11 a month, it can help me make a difference in this world. And we need 1,000 people. So if you can share it, spread it around, ask your friends. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking for enough to do what I got to do to, help you and all my followers out there, and my kids and your kids. And it's interesting. Some of these guys, they do these live videos for an hour long. It seems like forever. I think I talked about most of the stuff I wanted to get out, and I love all of you. And if anybody wants to send my little girls Christmas presents, the address is 455 Elliott with one T, Elliott Road, Kalamazoo, Michigan, which is Kalamazoo, Michigan 49048. 49048. 455 Elliott Road, Kalamazoo, Michigan 49048. And the reason why I make that public anyways is because the infiltrator has made my address public for the world to see. So, I mean, I guess if somebody's going to attack me, then, he already put my address out there publicly. So, how old are my kids? I have a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 2-year-old. I have 3 little girls. 4, 3, and 2. All girls. And I'll tell you what, that would be a blessing if we could get some Christmas presents. I got it. I want to tell you, I hate asking, but, I bought these for Halloween, and I bought little costumes for them. Best $30 I ever spent. $30 a piece. And the best thing, my daughters wear their costumes every day since Halloween. Every single day they love wearing their costumes. I love my little girls. And let's go say hi to them. I know they're probably sleeping right now. I put them to bed, and let's just go see. You can just see them for a second. Oh, my daughter. She's so cute. She's got all of her. It's so funny. And then it's my other daughter. Oh boy. Wow. Oh, don't want to wake them. I should be quiet. But my little babies. And then I have another daughter. She's not here right now. Her name's Sylvia, and she's the 4-year-old. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. If you ever need to call me, 269-580-5393. 269-580-5393. And if you're going to harass me, anybody that has that number, I'm going to tape record it, and all you're doing is helping me anyways, you know. So go ahead and give me death threats and harass me, and I just tape record everything anyways, and it just makes you look bad, and it helps the movement. It helps the water protector movement get the information out about the threats. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Mary. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later, and God bless all of you.